I've been trying to figure out what I'm gonna do on this channel for weeks now, and I think I finally figured out what we're gonna talk about, at least first. I'm leaving my MacBook Pro behind. I think I'm done with it. I'm gonna move everything I do, hopefully everything, to the iPad Pro. Now again, first video on this channel, it's probably gonna be a quick one, but if you are somebody new here who doesn't know my other channel and you're not subscribed to this one, please subscribe. We're probably gonna talk about this a lot, and some other things to have to do with this. I don't know exactly what is gonna be on here yet. It's gonna be things maybe to do with streaming, I don't know, editing, lighting, things like, I don't know yet, I don't know. Right now, what we're talking about is I just went and picked this up. Now, most of you know, if you've seen my other channel or know anything about what I do, I had an iPad Pro, but it was a 4th generation iPad Pro. And I've said for a long time, I really want to be able to edit on my iPad. Now there was a huge issue doing that because, well, there were programs out there and some of them are decent. They just weren't Final Cut Pro. And I kept saying, I just want Apple to give me Final Cut Pro. So about 3 months ago, they did that. They gave us Final Cut Pro and it's basically a full version. Now, I am not completely up to date on everything that's going on with Final Cut Pro for the iPad. As we go on in this series, I will become more familiar with it. I'll probably be making videos on that. But as of right now, I know the main thing that's missing. The biggest thing that's missing is color grading. And honestly, I have kind of moved away from color grading. And the reason I moved away from color grading so much is because my computer just really got upset when I tried to do things like that. So I just kind of stopped. I really simplified all my edits. I wasn't even filming things in 4K, which this isn't even in 4K. This is 1080p. But now with the M2 chip, I'm moving from a Mac that didn't even have an M1 chip. Now this iPad M2 chip, I mean, the screen on this thing, you know, it's absolutely gorgeous. I do have a foldable keyboard and I've got a mouse. I've got a stand. Actually, I am realizing that the stand for my my 4th generation, the case, it actually doesn't fit all the way correctly, so I may have to look into something else for that. Either way, Final Cut Pro is finally on the iPad. I've tried other things on the iPad. I've tried other editing software. DaVinci has theirs on iPad, and it's fine, but when you're used to Final Cut Pro and the magnetic timeline and the way things work, I couldn't use DaVinci well enough, fast enough to be able to make it an actual switch to the iPad. Now that I have Final Cut Pro, now that I have a new iPad with a chip that can run Final Cut Pro, I don't see why I can't just use this for everything. Now there could be things we'll find along the way here that just aren't gonna let me do the things I wanna do. I've got Photoshop on here. I feel like it's basically the entire Photoshop. I don't think it's going to be, especially with what I do, I don't think it's gonna be taking away from me making thumbnails or doing basic little edits in Photoshop. I will need to move some things I have from Lightroom here to Lightroom here, and I believe I can do that as far as like presets that I've made and things like that. But it's definitely gonna be an interesting switch. I think the biggest problem I might run into is just really things that might not be compatible on an iPad. And I'm not even sure what that's gonna be yet. So as we go through this, like I said, we're gonna find those things. I'm gonna give updates on this channel on how this is all going. As of right now, we are day 1. I literally just got home with this thing. This video right here will be edited on this iPad though. So we're gonna see what I can do. I know there's a few things in here that I could not do on my Mac that I can do on the iPad. So I'm looking forward to trying some of those out. I may have already put some on screen, or you may be seeing some right here. I don't know yet, but that's really it. I just wanted to make a quick video on this and basically just kind of give this little series a starting point. So here we are, day 1. I'll probably check back in about a week and see how things have been going with the editing, but I don't know. If you found this video, however you found it, you know, if you like it, leave a like, it does help. Make sure you also get subscribed down below. This is a brand new channel. I think right now at the filming of this, we got 40 subscribers. So let's see if we can get that up to 50 by next week. Let's see if we can do that. But anyways, I appreciate you checking this video out. I don't know how to end this video. Do I do it the same as I do on the other channel? Oh man, I have no idea. I don't know how to do this. I guess we'll just do it the same for now. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please, if you like, make sure you are subscribed. We'll see you in the next one.